The snake begins to shake and shudder. Is it just your eyes, or is it shrinking? The serpentine statue begins to change. It grows smaller and smaller. It dematerializes and forms anew as a staff of tremendous beauty. The staff is in hand. Let's get out of here. Suddenly you feel heavier than you did only a moment ago. Head back over the solid bridge. By the way, there is another doorway apparently in here, even though you can't see it, but it's pointless to even look at it because it's just another door that you can't get to, apparently. Back in the upper room. Open. And there's a little door frame right here. You feel the ground shake as the rock moves slowly aside to reveal a passageway. The cold water from the limestone drips on your neck, sending shivers down your spine. Using the last blue gem here. As soon as you place the blue gem in the hole, you hear the sound of grinding stone. The wall slowly rises to reveal a magical image of an old wizard.
Listen well, warrior. The warlock law can only be defeated by thy courage and the staff of ages. Number 5 to find the 3, the staff 1 to be. The key in the 1 be thy pathway. Have thy wits about thee, warrior. Fare thee well.
The wall slides back into place, hiding the image from your sight. A scroll appears. Open. Scroll. Scroll 2 is open. You read the scroll. The scroll reads, "As the shadow of the wind thou shalt be." Humana. You have learned one magic spell. As the spell is chanted, scroll 2 quickly vanished. By the way, that spell is very important because now we have this. The troll says you must pay a toll of 1 gold coin. And now he's wielding the spear that you threw at him before. He will not get any money on my hero this day. Humana. The spell was chanted. As soon as the magic is invoked, you lose sight of yourself. You're as invisible as the wind. The castle ShadowGate looms before you. And we are now visible again. Alright, and we're back. Going down this way. This hallway is made of large granite slabs. By the way, trying to walk that way, death trap. On the opposite wall are a pair of stone beasts guarding a dark archway. I'm not gonna go that way just yet. Sulphurous flames rise from the hot molten lava some 30 feet below you. Swimming would not be wise. But also we have this strange statue in our way. And we had a spell about that, did we not? Watari. The spell was chanted. The statue lowers and a large platform rises out of the lava. You now have a way across. Oh wait, trying to have a look down there is not advisable. Now, I'm not remembering for sure if they actually hinted at this or not, but here's how this little trick goes. Right one, down. Middle one, down. Right one back up. And presto! Presto. Scree! The cylinder lifts with a shuddering sound. You are momentarily dazzled by the darkness as the darkness is lit by a blinding flash. The silver orb is revealed. The orb is in hand. As soon as you remove the orb, the cylinder closes. Back to the gargoyles here. Use. Let's put a little light on the subject. Illumina! Suddenly the cavern is so bright that you have to shade your eyes. It takes you a few moments to regain your senses from the Nova Burst. It seems the gargoyles were also affected and haven't yet recovered from the spell. So while the gargoyles are still recovering from the blinding flashing light, run past. Alright, use. Little handle back here beside the well, and open up the well. Use. Big coin. Toss it in. As soon as you throw the coin into the well, a huge wind erupts from within it. It reminds you of the small dust devils you see in the autumn months. It's now free to drop in. Swirling winds carry you down the deep well and set you gently onto the cavern below. You stand above a beach looking down upon a river. Use. Gong symbol. Gong. After the gong sounds, a specter materializes right before your eyes. The ghostly ferryman doesn't look friendly. You hear a faint voice ask for a fare. As I mentioned before, more than one item needs to be used, so I will sacrifice one of the gold coins. To be fair, he is taking us where we need to be. Here you go, dude. The ferryman takes the coin and gestures you to quickly board. Move, and click on the raft. You climb aboard the tiny raft and soon reach the opposite bank. A stone skull stands against the far wall, screaming silently. For some reason, you get the feeling you are standing on a sacred ground. So, some of the stuff that we've been hinted at. Something about gold, which I would assume they mean the gold talisman here. And something about a blade or sword. The artifact known as the Bladed Sun is now secured and in place. Use. Horn. The sound of the horn echoes loudly in your ears. Suddenly, you hear the sound of grinding rock. The jaw of the skull begins to descend. Hot wind erupts from the mouth, creating the illusion that the stone skull is alive. Here we go, folks. The cavern that you have just entered is by far the largest your eyes have ever gazed upon. From the depths rises the most powerful creature that has ever existed, the behemoth. Your stomach knots up as you stare at this new horror. The beast is indeed incredible. You wonder for a moment how you can defeat such a creature as this. Use blade, staff. Suddenly lightning begins to flash in the room. Then the golden spike slides smoothly onto the staff and locks into place. Use orb, staff. Light cascades throughout the room as the staff becomes a living entity. Use staff. What do you want to use this for? The behemoth. You pray as you raise the Staff of Ages, that it has the power that the prophets claimed. The staff pulses with a power, and a beam of light explodes from it, striking the behemoth. The creature screams in agony, thrashing back and forth, in great pain. In his rage, he grabs the Warlock Lord and descends into the depths forever. You can hear the Warlock Lord's screams fade into silence. Suddenly, it is very quiet. A beautiful light seems to fill the cavern. The morning sun, you say to yourself. It is over. Although exhausted, you lean on the Staff of Ages and begin your long journey home. Word of your heroic quest has already reached the furthest parts of the land. You are triumphantly greeted as you enter the gates of the royal city of Stormhaven. Moments later, you are ushered into the royal palace, where you are greeted by the king. I know what thou hast done, brave one. The world would be dark forever without thee. You are bestowed a kingdom to rule, and the king's fair daughter's hand. As you leave the throne room, you know that although this quest is over, others await. After all, the bards will need new tales and legends to sing of, and new tales to tell. The first stories end. Other than a few flubs, I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope that ShadowGate does well. It's a very quick game to play through for me, but it's also one that I greatly enjoyed when I was younger, and I still like to revisit it every now and again. And with the upcoming new PC port with upgrades and new rooms that have yet to be discovered, I just really can't wait. So I'm looking forward to seeing the new game, and we might see ShadowGate yet again sometime this year. Till then, let me know what you want to see for another Let's Play. Maybe something as quick as this, maybe something a little bit longer if you want. Just let me know. Leave comments, people. Without comments, I don't know what you want, and my videos continue to kind of go downhill. So let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see you all next time.